Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Saif. My ID is 182352551. My thesis name is Smart Farming Potato Leaf Disease Detection using Deep Learning. Acknowledgement. First, I am very thankful my supervisor, Mr. S.A.M. Matiur Rahman sir, Associate Professor, Department of Software Engineering. Also, I am very grateful of teachers in Software Engineering Department, especially our head teacher, MD Imran Mahmoud sir. Also, I am very thankful of my family and friends who helped me and support me. Abstract. The most challenging thing is to detect the disease in the early stage because of different crop species, crop disease, and environmental factor. To make the challenge easy, several machine learning techniques have been developed. Researchers mainly collected data from creating their models. They collected data in many ways. I used CNN architecture to build my model, and I collected data from Kaggle dataset, and I obtained 99% accuracy after testing my model. Content. This is the content of my thesis, what I have already done here. Chapter 1. Introduction. Background. Potato is an important food for most of the population in the world. Even in some countries, potatoes is the main food. In our country, potato is second main food. According to Bangladesh Department of Agriculture Extension, the total production of the potato in this year is 1.05 crore tons, and farmer count huge loss from potatoes. The amount is 2,500 crores every year. Motivation of the research. Agriculture is the largest employment sector in Bangladesh due to number of factors such as drought, floods, etc. Our losses damages crops. So farmer of our country don't know the benefit of technology, so I'm trying to connect this technology with agriculture. Problem statement. Disease are very serious problem for them those who grow crops. Disease causes great harm for their lives, such as damages of crops, financial loss, etc. It's become very challenges for them. Scientists are discovering new diseases constantly. Nowadays, none can think of smart farming without technology. Research question. The research question was, is this model able to detect the accurate disease properly? Other disease can also show the similar symptom. Is in this case the model differentiate the diseases? Is this model bring huge opportunity in agriculture? Research objective. The main research objectives are as follow. Identify the disease in the early stage can prevent the spread of the disease. It can reduce the economic loss by minimizing the wastage of crops. Early detection of the disease can also help farmers to maintain the nutrition status of the crops. Research scope. Research scope's main scope is as follows. Farmers who cultivate crops do not need to bring agriculture specialists to detect the disease. Declaration of the wastage of potatoes can bring more benefits to the cultivators. Thesis organization. In it, I describe in which chapter I have worked. In first chapter, finding the early plant and late plant disease in the potato leaves, background of the work, motivation of the research, problem statement, research question, etc. In the next chapter, I will discuss about the literature review, what work have already done in the same field and their lackings and the limitation and overcome. In third chapter, I will discuss about methodology, the work I have done in my thesis. Fourth, the result, the outcome of my work. Chapter 2. Literature review. In a literature review, researcher review the previous work, researchers, conference paper, books, article, etc. So in it we can see they are overcome their limitation to get better result and can work on limitation. This is the previous work I have reviewed. They use many methods, many techniques to detect the disease, and they get many accuracy. Some of them get 97%, 63, some of them 94 to 95% accuracy, and they collected data in many ways. Some of them collected manually data, some of them collect ready-made data. Chapter 3, Research Methodology. Research methodology, I use Python language to make the model. To develop this model, I applied TensorFlow Convolutional Neural Network, as known CNN, TensorFlow dataset, and data augmentation for building up this model. And I collected data from Kaggle. All of these datasets are made by US government. Data collection. As I see, I collected data from Kaggle. This is the ready-made data. All can collect data from here. Any IoT based project have to collect data. So this is the first step of any IoT project. This data pre-processing. In this step, I just prepare my data using TensorFlow dataset and data augmentation. I did data augmentation because of not having enough images. Deep learning. I use convolutional neural network for making my model. I use 32 layer to detect the small feature from the images. First it will convolutional plus ReLU, then it will again pull. This is a long process. This is my model I have made for my thesis. Chapter 4, Result and Discussion. Introduction. Finding the proper diseases was made possible by deep learning model and technology. After gathering and preparing the data, I outlined the model. I used CNN techniques. Result discussion. To build this model, I took 80% data for training, 10% for validation, and 10% for test. Total, I used 152 data to build this model. There are many techniques they use. YOLO V5, artificial neural network. Many more methods have already used in this for this same field. I ran 10 epochs and I got the highest accuracy. So you can see a total parameter is 1,83,747. So this is the amount of parameter I have to train. Convolutional neural network. Epoch loss. Epoch loss means when I train the data, the loss amount is known as epoch loss, and epoch accuracy is in same time when I train data, it shows the accuracy I am getting and it is the correct accuracy that my model is working or not. Training and validation accuracy. This is the accuracy I have to track with my model that I have already run and show in the epoch in figure here. This is the graph of my epoch loss and epoch accuracy. This is the prediction of my model. It's predict very well, as you can see. Chapter 5, Conclusion and Limitation. In this model, I use deep learning method which help detecting potato leaf disease and improving perspective and quality, as also prevent crop shear losses. It's also I used 1000 early blight images, 1000 late blight images, and 152 healthy images. Limitation. This model can detect only 2 potato leaf diseases, healthy leaves. However, it can identify the application appropriate diseases, but it cannot recognize the species. Chapter 6 is reference what have already literature review. That's all. Thank you.